Oh, Sutton Smith, after a bad mesh, comes up with a huge play. Sutton Smith, the Tigers are roaring at home.
The Tigers were roaring at home, and Sutton Smith was rolling into the end zone on that one. He joins All-American now. Sutton, thank you so much for being here with us.
Oh yeah, thank you for having me. Thank you for having me.
Well, we had to have you on the show, especially after that last play. So let's start with that. Can you just walk me through, as you were running into the end zone, what was going through your mind?
Man, when I was running through the end zone, it was an amazing feeling, heading down that sideline, knowing we are finna go up over Arkansas. So it was a great feeling, and I enjoyed it on the sideline with my teammates, and we was able to close out the game. So it was a lot of fun. But before I even took the handoff, I knew I had one man to beat, and then when I hit the open field, I knew I would score. So it was a good play. It was a good play. So yeah.
It was a good play. It was a big play as well. And I think the most interesting part about this game was that your team was trailing by 18 at one point. So can you tell me, what was Coach Silverfield's message to you guys as you were trying to find your way back into this one?
Yeah, nobody panicked. Nobody panicked. We went into the locker room at halftime. Like I said, nobody panicked. He told us to keep swinging, and I'm just trying to, encourage my teammates and everybody. Like, game's not over. The whole second half to play. We getting the ball back. So, everybody kept their composure, and we just stayed together as a team and really took it one drive at a time, and we was able to get it done.
How was the rest of the team responding to that? Like, who were some of the leaders to pull everyone together to say, all right, guys, we can still win this one?
Just I'm on the offensive side, so of course, the QB, me, O lineman, just it was just a whole team effort, and we knew what we had to do. We knew what we had to do, and before you know it, it went our way. So we thankful and glad for that.
Let's talk about your QB and Brendon Lewis. He had quite the game himself. What has it been like playing alongside of him, especially in these big moments?
Yeah, it's been fun. He's an excellent leader, and just having two, you know, people in the backfield who can run the ball. So that's hard to cover as a defense. So I see pre-snap alignment. A lot of the linebackers' eyes are everywhere because they don't know if he's going to keep it or give it to me. So it's just a great duo to have in the backfield, and then playing alongside a versatile quarterback who can run, throw the ball downfield, and we're establishing a good relationship off the field as well. And just we're coming over the same. We're coming together and being on the same page. My old quarterback Seth Henneken, we had chemistry, and my new one Brendon Lewis, we're developing that chemistry as well. So I'm glad he's here, and I'm glad he's a Tiger.
You can see the two of you just starting to gel and be on the same page. So what do you think it would look like when you guys are at your very best, when you peak, especially with the run game?
Yeah, for sure. We still got a lot of work to do, especially heading into conference play. So we're just focusing on practicing hard right now. And then, when we peak, hit mid-season form, I'm hoping at the right time and we get some conference wins because our conference is good. So right now we're just staying humble and just every day looking forward to the work, showing up early every day. So yeah.
After this game, Memphis was receiving a lot of national attention, but maybe it was some attention that should have been warranted earlier. So what do you think it is about this program that you want people to pay attention to, especially now you've put the Tigers on the map with this win over Arkansas?
Well, it's not a surprise to me, and it just starts with just our program and just the culture we've built and just the work we put in. Yeah, and the work we put in every day, just not taking days for granted. It's like a grit and grind city, and just we just build ourselves around that and just getting better every day and just really overall just love and how college football can be nowadays and just having an actual team and an actual solid program. So thankful to be here.
You mentioned the way that college football is with so many new puzzle pieces every single year, but it seems that Ryan Silverfield does such a good job of creating culture quickly and also getting guys to stay at Memphis. So for you, what has it been like playing for him in your time as a Tiger?
And it's been really good. He's like a personable head coach. So, he's just everywhere all the time. He's calm. He's just for me, I feel like he helps me just a lot for me just, being relaxed and just playing with confidence because, I know he believes in me and I just want to go out on the field and just, really play for him. Play for the coach. A lot of people don't say that nowadays, but I know he'll run through a brick wall for me, so why not do it for him too?
Well, you've certainly done a lot of things for this Memphis program, but you struggled with injury in your career. Now you've been able to come back and start having a season like you are this year. So can you talk to me a little bit about that? What has that been like getting to be back on the field?
Oh yeah, just coming back after missing last year, it was just like I said like a newfound love and just a passion I developed just to work harder, go harder, just do everything I can to put myself in position to be the best I can be. I just pay a lot of attention to the details nowadays, just taking care of my body and just trying to stay available, which I will stay available. But yeah, and I just learned a lot and just learned of course, how to become a better running back, teammate, and then I have a good coaching staff here that believes in me. So I feel good about that, and I want to thank God for that.
Certainly looks like the hard work is paying off early in the season. Now,
Thank you. Thank you.
you and I were just talking about the gauntlet of the American Conference with so many teams performing so well out of league play. Now you're getting ready for your first conference matchup. So, what has the messaging been like from coach, from some of the leaders on the team to get ready for Florida Atlantic?
No, I feel like we just know like this is the biggest game of the year. We haven't done nothing yet. So and just in my mind, I just want to stay humble and hungry because I know what it's like, to be at the bottom or whatever. But just want to stay humble and hungry. Don't get complacent or anything. We beat a team, and now you got to beat the next one. You got to keep working. So all the focus on the world is on our next opponent. We just try to take it one week at a time.
I think that's a good way to approach it. Sutton, thank you so much for taking the time to join All American today. The Tigers have been so much fun to watch. Can't wait to watch you the rest of the season.
Thank you. It'll be a good one. Thank you for having me.